Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Count Christo and this is the Roman Reclamation campaign. Let's get back into it. In the last episode we looted 20,000 ducats from France and from Iberia. We regained territories in the central Mediterranean. Fantastic, we regained Provence in the last couple of episodes. And now our eyes return to the main source of our wealth, which is of course Italy. We want to finish off gaining control of the Tyrrhenian node, and as you can see, aggressive expansion has seriously decreased. It's still relatively high, but these guys aren't even actually in coalition range of us right now. And I'm fine having Hungary, Austria, all of Italy in a coalition against us. Probably even all of Italy, Hungary, Austria, and France. As long as we don't have an Asian coalition. White Horde bothers me not a bit. As long as we don't have a Persian-Asian coalition plus, a kind of what I'm thinking of, I guess, is like the Alpine bloc here. I think we're pretty much fine. So I'm going to keep moving troops into position for a big war. We're probably going to start. Are you guaranteed or are you just allied? They are guaranteed. We'll probably start with a nice easy war. Let our manpower tick up for a while. In fact, we could do that right now. Let's get Siena locked down. In fact, what we should do really is I'm just looking for somewhere with really high supply. Napoli, probably. Well, Liguria will do. I want to organise my men back into their 13 stacks. I'm liking these 13 stacks. It's good to be able to go wide without compromising your composition. So I think we're going to stick with these 13 stacks for now. I know I said, and I meant it, I do want to get 3 cannons in each. 3 is what you want, by the way, when you go up from 1. The first step should be straight to 3, because 3 gives +2 bonus on level 1 forts. I believe. I think that's right. But of course, you know, it's level 2 forts that really actually provide the stumbling block, so should you structure it around that? I think you need 5 cannons for level 2 fort to get level 2 bonus. We'll check. We'll check in this war. Not actually certain on that one. Is this mothballed by chance? No? This one? No? Alright, that's fine. Their walls will crumble one way or another. You guys can all just rally up here. Great. So the manpower situation, pretty dire, but Peasants War isn't ticking. What are the things that make Peasants War tick? I don't think the... Is the MNT wiki comprehensive on disasters? It should really say, like, all the possible situations that could cause it to tick, and then have, like, an, you know, the red dot if it's not filled, green dot if it is filled. That would be really helpful, actually. That's a great idea, Christo. Thank you, viewer. Alright, loads of cores over in the east there. Fantastic. We have total land control? No, not quite. 1 province away from total land control of the Black Sea node. We are going to neaten up this border, don't worry. I think finishing off this is not Macedonia, Moldavia, that's it. It would be the best way to neaten out that border. And I know some of you don't like it, but I do think the Carpathians are the best natural border in this region. Anyway, let's return to conquest. So, Siena, would I rather declare war on Naples? I don't think we want to take any land from Naples. You know, we do want 1 tile. So, okay, we'll full call Naples, in which case we'll declare war on Naples first. And Siena wants a full call. Padua, we don't want to take that land. It's just unnecessary. Aggressive expansion, really. Stick the siege leader in there. But, of course, we want the best siege leader on Siena, because that's where they've got the level 3 fort. Great. Someone could just go and deal with Padua. Once these guys arrive, I'll have them head over there. We may not have military access to Padua, but we are a naval power, so that shan't be an issue. Right, the faithful against Sweden. Yes, indeed, we do not. So we will just grab one of these boats to go deal with them. Shouldn't be an issue. So, looting policy. We will heavily restrict looting. Rooming requests for religious autonomy. Absolutely not. We have a couple of excess guys here. Is that all the other stacks full? Yes, so we'll just train this one up into a new stack then. Marvellous. Okay, so obviously this war is going to be trivial. Just a nice quick little war. Siena and Abruzzi are the only ones we're actually going to take. Abruzzu, even? Whatever. Abruzzu? I don't know. These are the only ones we want to take, because of course they are the wonderful Tyrrhenian ones. There goes that siege, which means we can move straight on to the Neapolitan capital. So let's get this trained up. So yeah, manpower's an issue, but we gain 2,000 a month, which is kind of crazy. Not bad at all. Overextension really not having a huge impact on manpower. Much heavier impact on manpower is, of course, our aggressive policing. Speaking of which, what is our stability point at? 280, whoa! Okay, we need to end this war pronto, so that I can peacefully revoke reform. Oh, you can do that at war! That's right, it's just demoting you can't do at war. Okay, probably a burger one. They have so many freaking privileges. Autonomy, manpower... The monopoly would be nice to get rid of. I'm not that fussed about this one, to be honest. I think that's a good one to let them keep. Maybe this one? Because this is a 60% reduction of tax rate on their income. Let's get rid of the significant tolerance of smuggling. Curtail smuggling. Now we only get significant rather than whatever the previous one was. Padua, you can go if you want. I'm not that fussed about putting manpower into, investing manpower into a siege of Padua that isn't really strictly necessary. You also can head down here, just be a rebel suppression army. Not that we have many rebels right now, but just in general, I find it good practice. Hey, they grudgingly accept. Please, please, please. Everyone cross your fingers for me. Gotta wait for the autosave too. Oh, you didn't cross your fingers enough. Freaking game crash. Alright, well, I'll edit out getting back to where we were. I shall return in a moment. Alright, and we're back. After a little hop, skip, and an edit. So, I revoked the privileges again, and the freaking burghers were outraged this time. But we still only lost 1 stability out of a maximum of 3. So I was very glad that that happened. But yes, we're in very much the same position as we were before. Consult with the people. I'm actually tempted for like the first time ever to take this. Yeah, 600 ducats until she dies. She's only 27. Yeah, I'm actually going to do it. No, of course, I still refuse your request. Yes, you know, -1 global unrest. Pretty strong, gotta say. So those cores are done, which means we now have some unrest up here. Have we converted this area yet? No, all still Sunni. Yeah, fair enough. The autonomy is going to start coming down now, though, so that will increasingly make it easier for us to convert, which will be nice. So I wonder if we can take Siena and all of Florence, sorry, all of Tuscany in this this round of wars. Oh, we pause. This round of wars, as it were. More cores for us to make. Yep, absolutely. We're coring the, wait, what? Mallorca? Why don't I get free cores down here? That's weird. We've got claims there, but no free cores. How very strange. And no free cores in Corsica either. Huh. Colour me confused. Do I want to core this or do I want to give it to Provence? I guess we might as well just core it, really, if we can. All those truces ending again. Marvellous. And yes, you should split back out. You guys come down here. You can deal with the Paduans. All that good stuff. Marvellous. Right, so I'd like a claim on the papacy. Let's spy on Milan. Just to make them get siege down slightly faster. Seems wise to me. Excuse me, would you? Thank you. Marvellous. And yeah, we'll be able to piece out Padua. Nice and easy. Different siege one first this time. No worries. Oh, also, we have a lot less money than you may recall us having, because I have invested in about 60 new trade ships, which I think should work out just fine. There's stability coming back, of course, because we had 290, 285 when I did the last check. Castile walking back from their attempts over here. Separatists or religious rebels? Just religious. Good. Because, of course, I want them to do well in Africa, because I want them to kill Tunis, so that we can feed Tunis back their cause. Although now we've got this mission to get free cause on lots of that area, I guess I don't care about Tunis anymore. So the next wars will be... next wars with Aragon, anyway, will be to retake that area. Might as well make use of all these lovely free cause the game insists on keeping giving me. Even if I do think it's a bit ahistorical, but oh well. I'll get over it for the sake of some free admin points, essentially. And much more rapid conversions as well, because you get them cored faster, so you can start getting the autonomy down faster. Pretty sure we don't want a separate piece, Siena. 14 or 14. No, same aggressive expansion. Okay, so we will set for peace in them. Give me cash. Ooh, lots of cash. Very nice. Marvellous. Another great victory for the Roman Empire. And that will be lovely for our trade in the region. I think I'll keep that fort, so people can't walk down here. No, this one already covers it. Fine, I think. And of course it's already Orthodox, because we force converted Siena. Did we convert Naples? We did. Good. We haven't actually managed to convert anywhere, but, you know, that's kind of fair enough. It's not exactly a trivial matter in this mod, if you haven't gone hard into religious ideas like we have. Are these actually converting? 0.5. It's slow, but it's happening, I guess. So Siena, nice city. Most importantly, 2.3% extra of the trade. Yum, 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 yum. Up to 79%. Very good. We could actually piece you out early, couldn't we? Although I probably would like to finish this just to get the extra army tradition. We'll take you killing your cause, break your military access, all your money. Seems good. We'll just move on. I want to get to the next war as soon as we can. There we go. That's another 1.4%. 80 now. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Lombard. Oh, court level has downgraded. Outrageous. Even with the 15 extra ducats a year we got from building that thing. Getting 30 from capital buildings now. That's a good point. We have 2 capital buildings. Let's try and figure out if their maintenance is more than 60, because I think it is. Where can I see that? Here? No, it just shows up from miscellaneous expenses. Can I see it in... Isn't there like a miscellaneous expenses thing somewhere in here? Discretionary expenses. Monthly capital building expenses is 5. And just because I don't trust myself, let me check. Yeah, that's 60 a year. Okay, so no stacking increase, at least not for the first 2 anyway, in the cost of those buildings. That's good to know. That's very good to know. I think in the Ming campaign, they the amount they cost actually exponentially increased as you built more and more of them. Shabby court. Absolutely unacceptable. Let's ramp up our yearly funding. Why is it so much lower than... Oh, I guess because the capital buildings are new. Fair enough. Let's give him an extra 50. And give him a stipend to match. Let's see if that brings it back up. So, sure, put 8 more ducats in the court. Why not? Yeah, still no real coalition concern. Who do you want to declare on? Milan, so that we can have Tuscany in a separate war, I think. Seems wise. Go for it. Doesn't look like they have any mothballed forts. We'll go straight for the capital. Their army is... it's not tiny. Their tech's probably pretty good, right? Yeah, almost up to date, in fact. Wow. That's impressive for a barbarian. Can I... Excuse me? Oh, the fort's in Montferrat, not over there. Fair enough. Take chances. We can make converts. Good. Oh, there's their army. Oh, a bit bigger than I expected. Noblesman's compensation. Expensive, but fine. Still got a huge morale advantage. You guys could just get in there. It will be fine with the reinforcements. The morale advantage is crazy good. We don't have the massive tactics advantage we usually do. Let's restrict looting. Get nice. Even more discipline. Yeah. Easy win. Even colossally outnumbered. Wow, they have a level 5 fort here. Okay, well. We'll put these guys in then to provide the numbers. I'm sure I have more armies than this. I always feel like I have more armies than this. Where are you guys? Ah, right, yeah, the rebel suppression armies. The rebel suppression armies actually are so little needed right now. I'm going to bring them to the front line. Put them in the thick of it. Get them actually earning their keep. Any actual conversions? Yes, 28. Nice. Newly acquired Abruzzi. Don't need a fort there. Lucca under siege. You guys really shouldn't be walking around with that low morale. You're going to Pavia? Big mistake, sir. I think that's probably going to be a stack wipe. With our huge morale advantage anyway. Actually, did we have a huge morale? Well, they got the other tick. That's probably not going to be a stack wipe anymore. Oh well, we'll do some good damage. Yeah, looking for some pretty good ratios in those casualties there. I mean, it was okay. We killed a lot more cavalry than they did, though, so that's good. There's siege over there. Whoops. Didn't mean to take that out. Okay, let's get Ferrara. We're not going to take any land over here yet, because we want to get all that in the free cause from that mission, the Ravenna Patriarchate, or whatever it was called. I can't recall. Actually, you go here, because there's a fort there. You go here. Cool. Right. So in this war, I mean, I'd love to do this. Oh, it's eminently doable. That's so good. How about if we went buck freaking wild and took the whole rest of the node? A little less doable. What about if we just don't take the worthless outlying regions? Still a bit outrageous. How about just Piedmont? Manageable. Bordenita. Eminently manageable. I think we'll go with this. Looks like a very good peace deal to me. We can already get it. Wow. Yeah, I mean, let's get it. Because, you know, faster you get the aggressive extension ticking down. It's already ticking down on all the relevant parties, I guess. But do you want to try and release people and vassal feeds? What have you got here? Ferrara only has 2 provinces. Bologna. Not really. Not really. No one really worth it there. Alright, I think we will just take this and be content with our lot. I would like the war reps as well, though, so we'll let them go a little bit longer. We've got some sieges looking close to finishing, so... Actually, interesting question. No, you'll be the judge of that, Chris, so alright, calm down. It costs less war score to take a province if you occupy it. Does it cause less aggressive expansion? I don't believe it does. Let's experiment. Montferrat. Right now, causes 13 aggressive expansion. Let's see if that reduces. We're trying not to loot this area, of course, because it's valuable land that we're going to own very soon. Okay. 13 goes to 13. Yeah, as I suspected. No difference, or at least no difference greater than about 7%. So, they're looking pretty nice. What about if I grabbed some of the extra worthless stuff, but not Piedmont? No, also still going very high. Is this actually high pop land? Oh, okay. Yeah, some of this area is... Oh, yeah. Some of that area is pretty high pop. Okay. Well, that's fine. This is a fantastic acquisition. We'll take your cash. We'll take your war reps. Beautiful. There we go. Alright, 82% will skyrocket, I suspect. You guys just spread out. Great. Spoils of war, we'll just take the tiny amount of stab points, it's fine. Another core. Marvellous. Siena already able to be cored. Beautiful. It's the power of force converting people ahead of time. 88 now. Lovely jubbly. So the only people really with any land left is Tuscany. So I don't think we're going to be able to take Florence in this war. Huge amounts of rural infrastructure. I don't think we're going to be able to take Florence itself in this war. Ooh, get the papal state in this one. Cool. I don't think we're going to take that land though. But we might. And if we're not, we'll probably just take trade power from them. Be my my surmise of what we should do here. So obviously Milan is back straight back in against us. So we'll just march in and wreck them again. Their forts instantly turning against them. We need to cancel these vassals over here. Okay. Obviously this will be trivial war to win. Slightly less trivial actually than the one against Milan. Well, no, because Milan doesn't have a big starting army. As they did. Not really much point taking war reps in that previous one. Because they don't pay war reps when they're at war with you, do they? No. Didn't think so. Marvellous. So yeah, we'll just re-establish the war reps from Milan. And of course we can make them take another set of loans. So we can get a decent amount of cash out of them. Not bad at all. I think we'll win all our sieges before they finish their siege. So I don't think we need to even worry at all about dealing with that. Okay, a whole load of more trade ships. I'm going to send them all to the Tyrrhenian, but I'm almost certain it'll be more efficient to send them possibly privateering somewhere else. Once we have them all assembled, I'll look into it. You up to scratch yet? No, still missing cav and cannon. Cool. They do take quite a while to raise. This song is conclusive proof that bagpipes can sound good, by the way. People hate on bagpipes, and they're often rubbish, but they can sound pretty good. I'm not saying that just because I'm like an 8th Scottish or something. I do sincerely believe it. Right. United in prayer. Nope. Orthodox mob. We'll send soldiers to protect you. We're not using legitimacy over a religious spat. Let's go out and quickly occupy all these outlying areas. We probably already have enough war scores, to be honest. No, we actually don't. No forts occupied, so fair enough. Excuse me? You don't get to stack wipe my vassals. I don't value their lives, but I do value you not being allowed to kill them. Good. Got another court level upgrade. Lovely jubbly. Who should we spy on? Is there any other directions we want to be expanding right now? Yes, of course. Chevron. Let's spy on them. They're allied to Fars. Should be, they're not insubstantial. Remember when the Gelirids owned all this land? Yeah. So we looted them down, and now Fars is making gains because of the amount we weaken the Gelirids, probably. Baghdad's still got a local capital. I'm honestly not sure I want to take Baghdad and the local capital because it's just so expensive. 2.5 ducats a month, man. But we probably should, so start spying down there. Burger's gaining power. Nice. Nothing against that. We will drown the Catalan brethren, naturally. I think the conversion on that, speed on that is only going to get better, so I don't mind. Okay, we will go and deal with them, I guess. Won't be tough. Great. Got them. Can't walk back? They can't walk back. Good. It's just because they were in the last day of that siege. So, Milan, you're free to go as soon as you restore the tribute, by the way. Just so you know. I'll take your cash. I'll take your war reps. Good, they've taken money from the burghers, it looks like. Excellent. And, yeah, sure. I'll keep it nice and short, the truce. So that we can get to war with them again as soon as we would like. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get these guys ready to get on the boats and head east. Marvellous. You guys just go protect the Tyrrhenian. And you 8. There are 2 more to come, but if you would just go ahead and protect the Tyrrhenian ahead of time anyway, that would be marvellous. Still by far the richest in the world, I suspect. Yes. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, casual literacy actually available to be embraced by us now. We've got large amounts of areas in Italy where it's spread, and also spreading nicely from, of course, our capital of culture down here. And you can see that the other centres of culture really help. It is spreading nicely to the other local culture centres. Hasn't reached... no, it has reached Cairo already. Cool. Might want to let it spread a bit more in Egypt and in this kind of Greek, Central Greek area before we embrace it, because it's extraordinarily expensive at the moment. And we're doing fine on tech. What bonus does it actually give us? Casual literacy, casual literacy. I don't recall. Let me check. Advisor cost down 50%. It's okay. Oh, sorry, that's meritocracy. Oh, very nice. 5 less years of separatism is a lovely bonus. We definitely want to get our hands on that pronto. Alright, over to the east. We probably will try and avoid putting too many people in Asia. In Persia over the 50 AE cap. As I was saying, there are quite a few of those Persians. So this, I'm assuming, would be a step too far? No, actually. No one cares about Florence, it looks like. I think we could take them. That lot there. Let's be aggressive about this, shall we? Boom. Marvellous. Show me that monthly tick. Spoils of War. It's fine. Look at that. 97% control. Sicily has 1%. Milan has 1%. Provence has a little bit. And Sardinia has a little bit. So only one nation now holding any power in the Tyrrhenian that isn't already subject to the mighty empire of the Romans. You guys all transferring trade, the ones that matter? Yes, good. You guys actually can go now, if you'd like, and even if you wouldn't. I can already annex them? Oh. In that case, I might just annex them. Yeah, alright. I'll just annex them then. Don't really need to be spying on Castile anymore. Do I want any claims on Castile? I mean, yeah, why not? Sure. Barcelona and Valencia. Can't even afford 2. Wow. Oh, right, because we have all these claims down here, of course. But yeah, I mean, I guess if these guys are already integrated enough to annex, might as well, really. So let's bring these guys down, keep shipping them across. And yeah, I think these cowardly Europeans, they don't have the stomach for war. They're not going to come after us. Could be wrong, but I rarely am. I tend to be relatively good at gauging coalitions. Even if they do form up, I very much doubt they'll declare. And even if they did form up and we were worried they were going to declare, we can always just, raise the noble levies. Ooh. Excuse me? Looks like there was a huge wave of people converting away from the one true faith. Unacceptable. Looks like some of them went reformed. Bourbonnais still reformed, despite France's best efforts and many wars to try and force them to switch over. Or rather, them trying to break free, and France not managing to switch them over in the process. They really should have. You are not in the right port. It's, Are we going to get any uprisings up here? Maybe a few. We'll leave these guys hanging out in Napoli, I think. Ooh, another set of trade ships. We'll probably want to start pulling money out of the west now that we have all these trade ships. But the thing is, there's just so much more money here than in basically any other node. It got up to limited in some more central areas of France as well. Come on, famine. I believe. Oh, M&T team. There should be a pop-up when a famine starts in a continent that you have land in, by the way. That would be an awesome change. I'd love that. Especially because I really... This sounds bad. I'm aware of the fact that this sounds bad. I really like causing famines. Because it's just... You feel the huge impact your actions have on a dynamic world in MEIOU and Taxes. That's why I love it so much. The ability to actually cause a famine through warfare is brilliant. And I know how bad that sounds. Do we have any aggressive expansion over here? 15 with Chivran, so basically no. Let's line up on the border then. Get ready to march in. I wonder where we should make our border. Probably about here. That looks like a relatively nice border. We go like in here and then up here. And then east of there we can set up like a Persian protectorate, an Indian protectorate, that kind of thing. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if we'll actually go long enough to set up all those kind of protectorates and things, but it would be really cool. Who are you allied to, Jalira? It's probably no one, right? Because you're falling apart so much. Yeah. Defender against Banu Rassi. Wow, things aren't going their way. I guess I might as well go and kill this ridiculous one stack of rebels. Cause to be done. Good. Conversions? None just now. These ones all stopped? No. So why is it sorting it like that? Bizarre. Anyhow. Get everybody into position. Jalirids. Really non-issue. They were a rival of ours once. Remember that? Remember the great looting war of the Jalirids? It was a long time ago now. That was probably a long time ago, even in real time. That was like a month ago. My lord. Alright, everyone more or less in position. Julyrids, I'm coming for your regional capital. Should I let these spies keep building? No, we can just send them back. It's fine. Made a nice amount of money out of many of those wars. What should we build? What did I say I was going to build? Roads. Right, so. Ooh, we can build highway networks? Cool, okay, well. Highway networks it is. We don't have any of those, do we? No, so. Roads. Roads fully upgraded. Paved road network. 28 Diplotech. Requires Diplotech 25. You want to run that by me again, game? They're not fully upgraded. Can I do it anywhere else? No, they're not. Maybe it lies to you in this tooltip, but doesn't lie to you in this one. Yep, there it is. Highway network, level 3. Well, that's annoying, but oh well. Not a big deal. Oh, are banks broken on this patch? Is this before they fix banks? No, sadly, this is after they fix banks. Could build a bank, though. It could be good. Local production efficiency, 10%. Trade value, urban gravity. I think I'd rather build some roads. So where, which is a production centre, does not have roads? Here? Is there a production centre hiding under there? Not a good one. Like here. Yeah, here doesn't have roads. Okay. Oh, it doesn't have the best roads, that is. 500 ducats. We don't want to give manpower. The locals, well, we don't want to risk, even the 1% chance, I really don't want to risk it. So we'll just go with 25% and then pay the rest off with ducats, I think. It's going to be the standard practice. Sorry, this song has words, so no thank you. Cairo doesn't have the best roads. Wow, I'm bad at this game. So we'll pay off with ducats. Good. Here, also doesn't. Which is also going to improve the communication efficiency in this region, of course. Get some local wealth to do it. Alexandria. Doesn't even have basic roads, good lord. No, not manpower. Urban wealth, please. And ducats. Good. Where else is a production centre? I'm really just looking at the ones that are already up to leather. Not even any basic roads here. We may want to go round building basic roads in like every tile. Athens should have some, even though it's not fully upgraded yet. Okay, let's keep 700 ducats on hand as a a nest egg. Do we have any wrong type things we could switch? Yes, we do. Umbria. Change urban good. And change urban good. Here we can't interact with yet. Here we can, though. No. Where else? Here's not called yet. Doesn't look like there's anywhere else. Yeah, I think I saw somewhere. Yes, down here. Change urban good. Cool. Okay, so finally, Julyrids. Although, I think this episode has gone very long, it's difficult to tell because I had to edit out a section of loading. So I will see you in the next episode for finally returning to war in the east with Shivran and the Julyrids first up on the block. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please do give it a like. It helps out a great deal.